Welcome everybody here to Steve's Wrestling Ramble, or at least an extension of Steve's Wrestling Ramble with breaking news, alert update video here. Is being released from WWE, and as you heard there, the theme song of W Superstar, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, who became the new WWE United States Champion on a house show at MSG Live there at Michigan, Madison Square Garden at the Garden, winning the championship over Kevin Owens at a house show. That is also the other part of the breaking news that actually broke just mere minutes ago, at least for me, reading about it in our Twitter feed. Welcome to follow me on Twitter at WWE_podcast. Welcome to share your thoughts on everything, whether you're joining now or later. In the live chat, as I always say, that's why I do this, to interact with other WWE fans and get different viewpoints on the topics we discuss on the podcast episodes and on random RKO out of nowhere videos like this one. So let me welcome my co-host, amigo, Chase. Here, Kyron, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Steve. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. My day wasn't too bad. Got things done. Did as I always do in the morning, my Follow Friday thing on my 4 Twitter handles and other things. So I got things done. And this evening, just relaxing and watching some Modern Family and other shows, I hear this breaking news of Aries being released and AJ Styles winning the U.S. title. So since you're speaking there, Kai, what are your thoughts and anything you want to say on both breaking news?
Well, first off, for Aries, because that's what happened first. I was legit shocked about it. I came in the house from playing basketball, and I looked on the Bleacher Report app, let me know that Austin Aries has been released by WWE. I think that's kind of a blow to WWE, especially to the cruiserweight division, because like I said before, other than Neville, there was no one else who was a legit, person when it comes to personality and ring abilities. You thought could be the face of the cruiserweight division. The only other person was Aries, and I think releasing him is a huge blow to WWE. Now maybe he asked for his release, but that's probably what happened. But I really wish he didn't get released, but I wish him the best in his future endeavors. And with AJ, I'm happy he won the U.S. title because I was expecting it. But at the same time, no offense to MSJ, but I would have liked to have seen that match because it was probably a really good match because Kevin and AJ are incredible workers. So I'm happy AJ won, but I really wish I had seen it.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of wished it would have happened at a pay-per-view, happening even at Battleground or SummerSlam if they held it off that long. I am surprised that they had this title change at a house show. Then again, it's a house show at MSG at the Garden, for God's sake. So almost WWE treating it like it is a pay-per-view, even though obviously it's not. And it's good for the fan bases that do go to these house shows. Like I said, I've never been to an event, period, any kind. But from what I gather from house shows and how they're different, structured different from television and pay-per-views and otherwise. But it's when I hear people that do go to those, it's a great fan experience. Almost, at least from one specific fan that I've talked to that's subscribed to the channel, saying that it's almost even better experience than a pay-per-view or Raw or SmackDown because it seems more intimate and you just get a better actually wrestling action from what I was told by that person. So if you have title changes like this ever so often, can help bump your ticket sales for these type of events. So Palmer J, welcome to the show. What are your thoughts on both breaking news items with Austin Aries and AJ Styles?
Yeah, I just heard about this AJ Styles situation, but it's shocking. Like, it's rare to see someone win a championship at a house show. They probably did it because they was in the Garden, but that's great. I want to see how they do it on SmackDown Live. But anyway, Austin Aries release. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that he wanted to get released. Is that true? Is it true?
That's what I heard. I heard he might have asked for his release, but either way, I think it's a huge blow to WWE whether he asked for it or not.
Oh, well, he's like one of the top superstars on cruiserweight. He helped it. Like, he's one of the best. Well, like, he's the top 5, probably the best indie high flyer. But he probably gonna go to New Japan or like Ring of Honor somewhere.
Yeah, I already saw in a tweet or an DM or somewhere that I saw that. It was on a Facebook fan page, Marks for Life group. Everybody welcome to join there if you are on Facebook. But I saw a post, or from the original post, sharing the news of his release. Someone posting in the comments of a tweet, he's joining some battle royal thing now, 11th entrant and whatever, some kind of battle royal. I'm trying to remember what it specifically was called, but anyways, that's what he's doing now. I don't know if he asked for his release or if there's something more to the story. I think it has to be either one of those two. I don't think it can be anything else, because either he did something that's going to be coming up and finding out soon that WWE had to make a quick rash decision and decide to release him just like that, or he asked for the release for whatever reason, and them just parting ways in that way. So either way, it's kind of sucks. Austin Aries being, I don't know, from Wisconsin, and superstar that I thought was going to be the cornerstone of the cruiserweight division, along with the champion right now, Neville. Because as I said in previous podcast episodes and otherwise here on this channel, that those two pretty much were carrying the cruiserweight division in their feud. And even when they don't feud, if he was still staying moving forward, that those two would be the main focus, is the cornerstones, as I said, of the cruiserweight division, to make the cruiserweight division great again, or great ever, make it good and make it something that's entertaining and interesting to me and others of the WWE universe that may not have easily gravitated to it as many others have, because I don't think they were able to retain the amount of fan base that they got from the Cruiserweight Classic and that awesomeness and stuff like that. I mean, I know I talk about Grand Metalik, a superstar that I became an instant fan, and his match was the very first one in the whole gosh darn tournament to start off. And I guess he was signed to WWE, but I haven't ever really seen him on Raw or 205 Live, so I don't know what the heck happened to him. Was he released late night, kind of pulling Cleveland Browns to Baltimore kind of situation, like the NFL, late night, midnight, just leave up and leaving? I don't know what's going on, sort of thing, but it's very... I mean, like I said, it's just, my mind's just like, what the heck happened? Why is this release so sudden? It has to be, as you guys have pointed out and others in the Twitter thread, that it has to either be a release or asked for the release, or something serious is going on and WWE had decided to release him just like that, to wash their hands of it or whatever it is. So it's either that serious or not serious, and it's just he wanted to go. As I pointed out in the thread, that maybe he wanted his release to be part of this tournament, but he asked for not the release, but first tried to ask for being able to do it or something. Maybe he has some boys or friends that are part of it and he wanted to just be part of it. WWE wouldn't allow him to do anything external outside of WWE in any way. Or maybe in the end it just was he didn't see, or he didn't like whatever direction the creative and WWE had for him moving forward. Obviously, it could be any number of things. I don't know. But if you guys had again to say, if it is on that side of things, it's nothing serious and they'll be washing their hands of him, and it's just simply him asking for a release, what would your opinions and predictions or guesses would be on why he would ask for a release at this time? Karen?
Well, it could be a few reasons why he asked for a release. Maybe he just didn't feel comfortable with WWE anymore. Maybe he felt he wasn't used to his full potential as well as he should have been. I don't know why he asked for his release. Obviously he's doing whatever he feels is best for him. I can't really give you an answer as to why I think he asked for his release. Could be one of the reasons I asked. Could be a combination of everything. But because I'm not in Aries here, but like I said before, I just wish him the best.
Okay, Palmer J.
Yeah, there could be many conspiracies why he left WWE. You know, maybe it's something outside WWE. You know, or maybe it's probably they're not giving him the push as he wanted. You know, or maybe it's probably he asked Triple H, can he be on the main roster instead of the cruiserweight division? You know, it could be that.
Yeah, it could be any number of things. It could simply be WWE wanted to I know this sounds dumb, but it could just simply be if WWE wanted to make room for Enzo Amore, they're going to put him in the cruiserweight division if they thought they had to get rid of him, which wouldn't make any sense because it's not like there's a per capita or a cap limit to the number of wrestlers and superstars to be in the cruiserweight division. There really isn't. But whatever the reason is, whatever the fallout or the whatever, which hopefully definitely will be coming out in the next 24 hours. And if anything, we'll approach this again on Sunday night in our review for the pay-per-view and continue Aries and the reasoning of him being released from WWE. Now, on the flip side, AJ Styles winning the United States Championship at the house show tonight in the Garden in New York. What do you see moving forward now that he winning the title at the house show? Do you think it's just simply Kevin Owens is going to win it back on Tuesday on SmackDown Live or something, and we just continue the storyline as is, and they just wanted a internet firestorm in a good way of AJ Styles winning and then good for house shows, and that's what I already mentioned? Or do you see him going into Battleground as the U.S. champion and Kevin Owens getting a rematch?
I'm sorry, Steve. Can you repeat the question?
You think Kevin Owens is going to win back his title on SmackDown Live this Tuesday, or do you think AJ Styles actually might walk into WWE Battleground, the next pay-per-view for SmackDown Live, as the United States champion, and Kevin Owens getting his rematch then instead of being the first actual title match after AJ Styles winning the Independence Day Battle Royal?
I can actually see that happening. But a part of me actually feels AJ might drop it back to Kevin on a house show. I don't know. It's just like most people that win titles on a house show, they always keep it. I mean, it's rare you see a title change hands on a house show. It's rare. And they don't always keep the titles to the next broadcast. Sometimes they'll lose it on the same house show maybe a day or a few days later. I would like AJ to hold it for till SmackDown, and maybe at Battleground, him and Kevin take the title, but AJ's champion. But logic dictates that AJ will probably be champion until Battleground. But I have a small feeling they'll be probably just put the title on AJ just so the next house show people will really want to go to, because now you never know what will happen, and Kevin will get it right back. The safe bet is that AJ will be champion come Tuesday.
Power J?
Yeah, it's weird that he won it at a house show because I'm actually going to a house show like 2 more weeks from now. But anyway, I don't think that he's gonna drop it to Kevin Owens. I actually want AJ Styles to be the longest U.S. champion. I want him to hold it like the 400 or 500 days. But anyway, I like how they pushing AJ Styles. And like Kyra said, more people are going to these house shows. They're gonna go to these because you never know what's gonna happen.
Sure, you never know. I think there was one house show with The Rock showing up or something a while back. I guess you never truly know, and once in a while, if you're the lucky one, it's almost like winning the lottery in a way. You're going to be at that house show where something big actually happens or something actually does happen. Because house shows all the time, there's title matches, W title matches, other title matches. Title doesn't change hands 90% of the time. Or 98% of the time almost. But the 2% of the time, and the title actually change hands, like tonight with AJ Styles and Kevin Owens. If you're one of the lucky ones watching it live, and you got that moment and pretty much got it to yourself. So in that way, it's almost or seems like, to me, even more special for those that are watching live because it is a house show. It's not seen by the world. So that's good for them. All of them that are there at that live house show here or there at MSG or wherever it would have been, they get to enjoy that moment for themselves in a way. Obviously, yes, with social media and internet, everybody will find out at some point and videos and we're taking this and that. But I mean, at that moment, sort of thing, that shock value and something like that. So that actually is pretty cool. Now, again, you don't want to do that all the time, but having it happen once in a while, not a bad thing. Do you think they should do this more often? Do you think they should have more title changes at house shows? Still trying to make it special, but happening more often. Cameron?
They have done it before. For example, as a matter of fact, over the last year they did it. Remember when Finn Balor lost the NXT Championship to Samoa Joe? That was on a house show. So I can see it happening every once in a while. And they're not going to do it so often because I think in a way that kind of, it hurts the fans who aren't there because, I want to see these matches. So I think we'll probably get a few title changes at house shows. We're not going to get something big like the Universal or WWE Championship, but the tag team titles, women's title, or Universal Intercontinental, I can see those same chants on house shows. So because this isn't anything new, but like I said, it's nothing new. So they'll do it again from time to time, but it won't be something that happens a lot.
Right. Yeah. And it's not special anymore. It's just happening. You want it to be special once in a while, sort of thing. And I'm actually scrolling here through WWE's Twitter handle, obviously at WWE, seeing pictures here with AJ Styles with the belt, the new champion. And I know I saw here on their Twitter feed someone talking about people might be surprised on Tuesday to see him with the U.S. title. Well, it's 2017, the age of internet, the age of social media. I'm sure people are most of the WWE universe. Again, there might be ones in the WWE universe that aren't able to have or unable or whatever access or whatever the reason to internet, laptop, whatever, to find out. But for most, that is the case. And I'm sure most will be knowing about it by the end of tonight. That's for sure. So certainly would I don't think too many other WWE universe is going to be surprised of seeing AJ Styles, the United States champion, coming Tuesday in SmackDown. But yes, I just wanted to pop in here to get everybody's thoughts. I wanted to about Austin Aries and AJ Styles. Austin Aries being released from WWE and AJ Styles winning the United States Championship tonight at MSG. If there's any last words on any of the subjects or anything you want to bring up, welcome to bring it to the table and share that before we go here. And thanks you guys for taking time of your evening here to come up here for a video here out of nowhere. But any last words, Palmer J?
Yeah, I think they might do this like once in a while, cause like not many people go to house shows. They only go to live events. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see big matches and returns at house shows. But yeah, okay, how WWE is doing it. Like it's rare to see someone win a championship. I remember when Primo and Epico won the tag team championships at a house show. So yeah.
Okay, last words, Cameron?
Yeah, I don't have any last words. I pretty much said everything I wanted to say. I'm good.
Okay, sounds good. Well, everybody, welcome to follow me on Twitter at WB_podcast. Me and the team and others will be live tweeting during WB Great Balls of Fire on Sunday night, and we'll be coming up afterwards for pay-per-view review. The short, long, or in the middle. Definitely welcome to stop by here. That'll be shortly thereafter, after the pay-per-view is finally over. Maybe 5-10 minutes after the event is over, we'll be going live here at Steve's Wrestling Ramble and going over everything that happened, big surprises, or if everything goes chalk. Either way, we'll be here to share our feelings, our thoughts, and everything in between, maybe a rant or so. We'll have to see how things go at the pay-per-view. But again, hope everybody has a great rest of your evening and enjoy your weekend. And we'll be back to speak with you on Sunday night. As always, take care.
Peace out.
Peace.